Chrome. Back to the farming sim. Are we good? I think we're live. Hold on. Oh. Now we're actually live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are reviewing The Empire Strikes Back. Make sure, I don't know who I'm talking to, no one's going to see this. Make sure to check and make sure you are subscribed. You know, YouTube does a little funny glitch where they like to unsubscribe you. Anyways, I am joined by Rondo, who you should also subscribe to. Get him to that sick 100 subs before the end of January, if we can.
Well, that'd be crazy.
Bruh, you got to 60 faster than you thought you would. Now you're at 63. Come on, bro. Also, we're trying to hit, 300 over here before the end of January, so.
Looking very good for that.
Yeah, we kind of need to gain like 100 subs a month to like keep up with the goal for this year. So we'll let some more people join in here. Hi, Ford Country Brody. Hi, I'm first. Oh, also, I guess since as people file in, I should mention, during the Star Wars live streams, we don't really, until like there's a lull in the conversation, Rondo and I don't really respond to chat unless it's an important question. So, you can say hi all you want. You guys can chit-chat in the chat with yourselves. But if it seems like I'm ignoring you, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. Well, actually, I guess I am. I'm just, I see what you're saying. I'm just not reading it out loud. So, hello, everybody. Hello in the chat. Okay. After you, Rondo.
So are we doing negatives first to start off?
That's usually how this rolls.
Well, it's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I started off thinking this was my favorite Star Wars movie, and it still is.
I thought you liked New Hope better. I didn't know you were an Empire fanatic like I am.
No, I think Empire is the best. New Hope's good. I do like it, but
yeah.
I don't think it's Empire. It's very odd when a sequel is like better than the original, but Empire I think does that. And I think it's pretty much a consensus that Empire is the best Star Wars movie, or at least the best of the originals.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be tough to find anything really wrong with it. It's gonna be nitpicking, so.
That was New Hope as well, but we didn't nitpick much, to be fair.
Yeah, you're more of like the actual critique of the, like, I don't know, the things that they actually did to film it, mechanically and technically speaking. Well, I just kind of watch it and look at the plot and characters and stuff. But one interesting thing that I kind of thought of was that this series, they take a really long time to like develop the overall main villain, who is the Emperor, because he's like, you don't see him until the very last movie of the trilogies. You see him for the first time with the hologram in this, but you don't really see him besides that. So I just thought that was an interesting kind of thing. They take a while to build the actual main villain.
Yeah, I still feel like Darth Vader is the main villain when it comes to, I'd say, ultimately, you say, like, the Emperor is the main villain, but I still think Vader is probably the main villain. Even though, like, they're building up to, like, Palpatine, I think Palpatine was the main villain in the prequels, and somehow he was in the sequels. But, I'd say for this one, I still think Vader, up until maybe the 6th movie, Vader is the main antagonist.
Yeah, you could say that. He's definitely the main person we see, and that's how I think they kind of wanted it to be, that he's like it's kind of how the Empire wanted it in general, that he was like the face of everything, when actually Palpatine's kind of like working in the background.
Palpatine's just a scarred old man who sits behind in a robe in a big scary chair, thinking about how someday he's gonna capture his granddaughter.
Hey, during this time, apparently he was actually having kids. So
Apparently.
apparently he was actually busy at work.
What a guy. Damn. Even when you look that bad, he could still have kids. Maybe that gives me hope after all, right?
Yeah, he did not look pleasant. That is for sure.
I just need to be a Sith Lord and like super powerful and have an entire galaxy's weapons at my disposal.
I mean, if you were the emperor, you'd probably get some people liking you more.
No. Somebody commented creamy what was his name? Is Sheev or Chef?
Sheev.
Yeah, creamy Sheev. No. Stop. It's horrible. That's horrible. Gold diggers.
Another thing that like I didn't really have a problem with, but like it's not my more favorite part of the movie is like the when Han Solo and everyone in the Falcon kind of just goes on that chase and then they end up in that giant like worm thing. I didn't really have a problem with it. It was not like
The hyperdrive was
my
broken.
least favorite part of it. If I had to pick.
Well, so like, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about that part of the movie, and like, because I remember like, okay, Luke goes to Dagobah, which actually, okay, so my only critique of the movie is how in the ever-loving universe does Luke Skywalker just randomly crash land the Dagobah just a mile or so from Yoda's house? That's that. What is an entire planet? And
It's the will of the Force.
yeah, sure. Yeah. The Force literally made sure the planet was at the right angle, and he was at the right angle, and that the trees would. No. Suspension of disbelief. If you remember that was from a different movie. I think I was trying to. That's what you're supposed to like have when it comes to like animated movies. But suspension of disbelief can only go so far, and I'm sorry, but it's broken.
That's your one critique for the
My
movie?
one critique. I was like, what is my one critique for this movie? And that is it.
It's an interesting critique.
Paul Yanis says, Yoda pulled Luke from space. Okay, he's not Star Killer, alright?
Very powerful.
Apparently.
But yeah, those are honestly more the main two nitpicks I had of
Yeah.
the movie.
What was the first one? Sorry, I went off on that tangent. I kind of missed your cool question.
What question?
Well, something about the, whatever your first nitpick was.
Talking about Palpatine not being in it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they... I wish, now that I think about it, I wish they had mentioned Palpatine. Okay, so I guess the problem you see here is the idea is that is something the original trilogy is plagued with, is that the first movie was going to originally be a standalone movie, which is also kind of explains the metal scene, because it's like, if we watch Empire, it clearly explains why Empire explains like, oh, they must have done this metal scene really quick, and then the Empire attacked, and so they left. Okay, but okay, that explains that. But the whole metal scene was like, this would be the end of this movie. We'll do this one thing. If it does well, great. We'll come up with a sequel, maybe.
Yeah.
And well, it did do well, and so George Lucas was able to do a second movie, which he did not direct Empire, funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I guess it would. I don't know where I was going, but anyways, that's like one of those critiques with A New Hope. I think it's just because of its fault of it was supposed to originally be a standalone, and so it doesn't perfectly build into Empire. Because like, what if they introduced the Emperor in A New Hope? Well, then you have to do it. And what happens if they didn't get a second movie? Well, then they just introduced the Emperor, and he was just useless. So it
Yeah.
makes sense that they introduced it into Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, James
It's
Patterson says George thought it would bomb, which is why the Emperor was not introduced in A New Hope. Which now, looking back, it's like, oh, I wish they'd introduced the Emperor. It would have been like, oh, who's this guy? What's he gonna do? But obviously, if Star Wars had bombed, you'd been like, oh, they built this character but didn't use him. But now, it's
yeah.
like, now it's almost a critique that he wasn't in it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how he had all this stuff kind of like set up, even though he didn't like really like plan for a second movie.
Like the Clone Wars?
Yeah, like saying that in that movie, like I don't know, it's just incredible to think about how it kind of turned out afterwards.
I completely missed that comment up until like this latest watch through. I was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
But like, if we want to talk about a movie that has probably more has influenced pop culture, like a movie that's influenced pop culture a lot, this movie has more scenes and lines from it that have been used in other films and TV shows. It's this movie. Like, Luke, I am your father. That scene has been recreated and that has been resaid I don't know how many times.
Mm-hmm. Like he, in the actual like audio of it, he doesn't even say, "Luke, I am your father," which is I think it's funny that people always like mess it up. But like, cause it is pretty much what he says. But he's actually like, Luke says something about like him killing his father, and he's like, "No, I am your father," instead of saying like Luke. I just find it funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they don't want to, like... That's a lot to put in there if it's just, like, a little commentary. And John
Yeah,
Thomas wants us to comment on the High Republic. We will. Don't worry. We will. We're just
yeah,
going to
do that
cover
at
this
the end,
first.
since this might be another short one, since it's a good video,
Yeah.
a good movie. I mean,
Yeah. So, favorite parts. Since we've
um,
had our nitpicks, we're basically done. Unless you got
yeah.
anything
So
else.
you only literally had the one nitpick.
That's my one nitpick. That's like one of the major nitpicks with the original trilogy. And it is that one damn thing where freaking Luke crash lands in the Dagobah, and I'm like, wait a second here. Who are
Not
you?
right. Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. But positives. You can start positives.
It looks like, compared to like the original, like compared to A New Hope, it looks better. It just
Mm-hmm.
it just looks like it had a much bigger budget, and it was the 70s, but damn, those miniatures look so damn good. Only part where the miniatures kind of fall apart is where the when we first see the Super Star Destroyers and the what was the giant, what was Palpatine's capital ship called, the giant thing, or I guess maybe it was Vader's.
I know what you're talking about. Is it like supremacy or something? I forget.
I don't know. Other than that, because like the lighting was kind of weird on some of the Superstar Destroyers, where it's like, should those be lit like that? And but
Yeah.
obviously limitations. But otherwise, it looks really good compared to the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, the next one it looks even better from what I remember, anyways.
Yeah. How many years later was it in between these two?
Um, I don't think it was that many. It couldn't have been that many because they literally talk about at the end of the movie, let's rendezvous back at Tatooine.
No, I'm talking about like actual like real life movie time between New Hope and Empire.
Oh, let's see here. Well, New Hope was 76, right? Or or
Yeah, I
77.
think so. Somewhere like that.
This was like 81, I think.
I could just
Empire.
look. Where are you looking?
I'm looking.
Okay.
1980. Yep, 1980.
So like 4 years?
Let's confirm that. Google is taking its time. Well, nope, 3 years. 1977 was A New Hope.
3.
And then I think 1987 or 1986 is uh Empire. Not Empire. LOL. Episode 6. My brain is blanking out right now.
Yeah, Return of Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, yeah. I don't
So
know why.
yeah, they put this together pretty quick after like realizing Star Wars was a hit.
Well, I think George Lucas said so. Like when the reason why George Lucas sold Star Wars was because he wanted to make another trilogy, but trilogies take a decade, and he wanted to spend the next decade or two with his children instead of making a trilogy. So he sold the rights to Disney so they can make another trilogy. And we know how that turned out. Hello, everybody. Hello, team. Hello, Cam.
Yeah, we'll hopefully it gets better.
Hopefully.
All right. Other things you thought were good about the movie?
Yoda is the funniest. I don't know who's funnier, Yoda or Mr. Miyagi, because I've seen like little bits of Mr. Miyagi, and he was kind of funny. I don't know who's funnier, Yoda or Mr. Miyagi as your sensei.
I don't know. I think Yoda has a song about him. So.
Yoda also is like the sassiest old man. Like you think like he's a sweet old man. He ain't. No, he ain't taking that. No, he is not
Yeah,
a.
I like how he just completely fools Luke.
Yeah, he is not a sweet old man at all. He's kind of mean. He's like much too old, much too old.
Indeed.
And Obi-Wan's like train him, and Yoda's like, remember last time we trained a guy like this when he was too old? Yeah. I'm currently in exile because of him.
Yeah. Great.
Last time,
Great to see another
remember?
Skywalker.
Oh, great. And then Yoda literally goes back on his word. And he's like, there is another. It's like, what? you just go back like Luke was too old, but okay, you're completely fine training Leia after Luke dies.
Yeah, I think that's a funny little Easter egg that they add in too.
Yeah, I wonder who people thought who the other Skywalker was, or if they were going to introduce like somebody random.
I don't know if they say like. I don't know if people were thinking back in the 80s or if it was another Skywalker, or if they just meant that there's like another Jedi possibly.
Possibly, or like maybe I think a lot of people probably would have been pointing to Han, because he's such a great pilot and all. He can see things before they happen, potentially, quote unquote.
Could be.
So maybe they were looking at Han. I don't know.
Empire also has like a lot of iconic characters. Like you got Lando,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got Boba Fett that show up. You got all the bounty hunters that are on that bridge. All have like backstories now.
Except for
have so much going into.
Bosk.
So it's kind of crazy. What?
Except for Bosk.
Bosk has a backstory. Shut up.
No, he doesn't. Where is it?
He does.
Is it in the Clone Wars? I don't remember.
A couple episodes, but his backstory's it's not in the Clone Wars. But he's in a couple episodes.
See, he doesn't really have a backstory then, so he needs to have one established.
Yeah, he should get his own show.
just oh god, I don't know. It'd be that show would have to be like an HBO thing, be like rated R. Him like just slaughtering
I'm
people.
Disney someday does some rated R thing, or like licenses it off for like one movie to some other, and they can make a rated R movie.
Well, actually, I saw a thing where everybody's like, "Oh, we want it rated R. We want it rated R," and his director was just like, "No, we're not doing that," because think about, when did you watch Star Wars? And they're like, when I was like 5, and it's like, yeah, we can't turn it into some. Yes, you want it to be rated R, but we can't turn it into that because, well, there are 5-year-olds that watch this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, it's the kind of the trick. Plus, I've last time I went to the theaters, I don't know, however long ago, like a year or so now, but all the time now you just have kids that are like 5 years old in these rated R movies with their parents, so it's like it's not like the R does anything. So
No,
I don't
it
know.
doesn't. The worst
Yeah.
part is if the kid sees the penis and everybody's like, "Oh, how do you explain that to your kid?" That is literally the worst thing that can happen from a rated R movie.
Hey, you won't have to worry about that in the Vader one
That's horrible.
though. Realistic.
Realistic. The man's wiener's been chopped off by Obi-Wan. Or burned
Yeah.
to a crisp. Oh my god.
Whichever you prefer.
Oh, I don't think any girl prefers either one.
But yeah,
Didn't-
and also this movie is a great start to it as well, just like New Hope.
Oh yeah, I mean we get introduced to new worlds. I don't think we went anywhere that was already established.
No, I think that Empire probably has the most iconic worlds that are added too between Hoth, Dagobah, and Bespin. I think those are probably that's the most I can think of that I remember from like one movie.
If I remember correctly, I think Hoth is the only other planet that's been used once that has been used later. I am doing fine, team. How are you?
So yeah, that's another great thing that Lucas had in this.
Yeah. F for CPS. What?
The walkers too. Those they look pretty menacing when you first see them, and I thought that was done really well with the snow spears as well. I really don't like the aerial stuff and stuff like that, but that was pretty interesting how they did that.
That's all stop motion, and I've seen F for caps. What? And it's oh, excuse me. And it's such like I heard about the stop motion, and because of how they had to do the snow, a lot of work went into this.
I'm sure.
F for caps. Why is everybody saying F? What's going on, guys? What's it mean caps? Am I stupid?
Are you stupid?
I don't know. It says F caps.
I could see it.
What do you mean? I'm confused. What went wrong? Did anything go wrong, guys? I'm confused.
Why don't you read the chat quick?
I am. All they say is, so team gets on here and says F caps. I'm like, okay. Lamar says F, but what died? Pretty good. What? I am confused. Whatever. Anyways, they're ignoring me. That's fine. Anyways,
Continue with your point though.
I don't remember where I was.
Well, all right, Grandpa.
Walkers in Rogue One, though. Oh, Kate wants to know our thoughts on Walkers in Rogue One. Those were pretty menacing.
Yeah, they looked really good in Rogue One. I liked how they moved and everything. I liked that they were like a different variant too, with like the open hole.
Yeah.
They looked really good in Rogue One.
Although the open hall kind of proves the point. Like, what's the point of the if they can clearly make the back open, like they should clearly put like weapons or something there.
I'm not sure if those are like actual ones, or if they're test ones, or if they're like supposed to carry stuff since they're on Scarif. I don't know. Kind of weird though.
Oh, his cat. Oh my God! I get it now. Oh my God. Team commented earlier, how are you? But he was in a caps lock. And so, okay. I get it now. Ouch! Thanks, Lamar. Lamar, we've established this, alright? If you were here for the previous stream and I wrote broomstick instead of boomstick, we've established I'm stupid, alright? That's been established multiple times. Anyways, okay, so you like the walkers. This movie was like the perfect sequel. It expanded literally everything, so except for Han. I mean, kind of. Well, no. Somehow Han owes.
Han and Leia get a nice like couple scenes where they kind of develop their relationship, which I thought was good.
Well, even when I go back and rewatch it, it still feels kind of forced. Like I don't know. She like doesn't seem to like be really too into Han, to be fair, or unless maybe I'm stupid.
I think it's because he's kind of like charismatic and charming. I find him pretty funny, relatively. So
Yeah, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just stupid, which Mike seems to agree
yeah,
with Lamar on that point. So
yeah. Plus, who can forget being called the scrubby-looking nerf herder?
no one can forget that. That's a great moment.
It is.
So, anyways,
Another classic moment is when Chewbacca's face when he sees Leia kiss Luke. That's a good moment right there.
well, he doesn't know.
There's theories that he knew and that he was a public operative. I've seen those.
He's just like, I'm gonna let some Alabama stuff happen here for a minute. You know, nothing,
Yeah, that's
nothing.
why he calls off Han.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, this movie's it's all around great. Does anyone have like complaints of it in the chat?
Yeah, hold on, Gordon. If you're still here, let us know what don't you like about Empire, since you're a big sequels fan. Otherwise, everyone else, let us know what you think. Favorite character from Frank.
What's up?
Yeah, Frank wants to know what's our favorite character. I said Yoda.
That's tough. Favorite new character, I'd have to go Yoda,
Oh wow.
and then probably returning character, I'd probably say I'd probably have to go Vader. I feel like Vader kind of steals the show this movie because he has the big reveal that kind of makes this movie so famous.
Yeah.
Another thing I like about this movie is that this is the one that doesn't have like a Death Star or Doomsday weapon that's just gonna end the world at the end.
Oh yeah. I mean
I think that's a really nice touch that they didn't have that in this movie.
well, I don't know why they would.
Yeah. Well,
Literally only
every
like
other
a few,
movie pretty much has.
well. Yeah, but like only like a few months passed between between this one and the previous movie, so. And
Yeah.
Gordon says he is a sequel fan. So, do you have any gripes for Empire or no, Gordon? Come on. We need to know. What the? Well, well, this is
What?
my farm. The weeds decided to go into their second stage. I love it when farming sim glitches and screws me over. Which means now I have to go lease a sprayer. Looks old, not great action. That's because it's from 1980. That's his gripes.
Who's grapes?
Gordon, the sequel liker, he says
Gordon,
looks
what
old.
Are you thinking, man?
I don't know. But that's his gripes. So.
Well, those aren't that main gripe, Gordon.
Yeah.
Maybe he just likes really nice looking things, and that's why he doesn't like this as much.
Hey, MM2's here. He's like F Gordon. Oh God.
Oh dear.
Guys, don't turn on him too much, alright? We don't need him getting too much hate. Anyways, all around, great movie. I guess is it time for our ranking? Or does our chat have any more to say?
Well, give the chat a minute.
Says the sniper. What? Listen here, Lenbird. I don't know what you're getting at.
Maybe we should let the chat do their grades first, so you have more time to tally them.
Okay, chat. Lenbird. Whatever. Okay, chat. Let us know what did you guys think? What's your grading on A? And so we do this A to F. So let us know. We'll give you some time. Mike Manning gets A plus.
Got 1 for Mike.
Okay, they'll pile in here shortly.
You better have your calculator ready.
I don't. They should. I think they're all gonna be the same except for Gordon's. Okay, we got Franca and A. Okay. Well, we'll file in here.
What do you think Gordon's gonna give it?
I bet he's gonna give it a C or a D.
I could see that. He seems to hate old movies.
Yep. See, I was right. Haha.
Nice call. You know your subscribers.
Oh yeah. I understand them. Oh, Paul gives it a B. Whoa. All right. Well, it's a bit
So
low.
what are we looking at then currently?
So you have A plus, A, C, B. If anybody's filing in, let us know what you give Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. What would be your grading? A to F. Currently, have A plus, A, C, and B. Okay. Should I do an A or A plus? I mean, it's up to you. It's your opinion. I can't formulate that for you because I know what I'm gonna give, and I'm 90% sure I know what Rondo's gonna give.
90, is that it?
You might surprise me today.
You never know. How many people are watching your stream?
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Does it kind of like fluctuate?
Yeah, it's been fluctuating. Lamar gives it an A plus. All right. Well, what do you give it?
Me?
Yeah.
Giving it an A plus, but not 100, because 100 would be like the perfect movie.
And that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
And
A plus, but not 100.
right. I give it an A plus. Of course, not 100 because Yoda. Javier Montana says
Did you
A
just say
plus.
not 100 because of Yoda?
No, yeah, because of the Yoda scene where Luke freaking crashes into Dagobah. He just finds him. It's just like, what? That's a little green old man. All right, I know.
That's the thing that causes you, just because he happened to land there.
Kate gives it an A plus.
All right, George Lucas, if you're watching this, I want you to know that Dr. Sheep feels this is a perfect movie, except that Luke Skywalker landed within like 40 feet of Yoda.
Honestly, I love this movie. It's one of, if not my favorite movies of all time.
I suppose you could say that Yoda sensed Luke and he traveled to see him, though.
But then they... Okay, yeah, but then they walk back to his house.
Yeah.
That... You can't trek halfway across the planet.
Oh, you don't know how much of the planet there actually is. The rest could just be water.
That's a good point. That is a very, very good point. I guess they could have crashed on the only island on the whole damn planet.
Exactly.
But Luke does say there's a lot of life, so I would assume the whole planet's mostly forest.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's our final tally for your chat, though?
So we had A plus, A, C, B, A plus, and then Cam just here at the last minute, A plus, and so then I would say the total there is probably a low A plus.
Low A plus?
Yeah, I mean within our A plus as well, it's definitely an A plus, if not a very, very high
good.
A. So.
Sorry, Gordon.
Well, no. Gordon and Paul both gave it lower than an A.
Sorry, Paul and Gordon, that we disagree respectfully.
Yeah, but I mean...
I think we're going to disagree not as respectfully when we get to the sequels, if you like those.
Okay. Mike's like, yeah, we're going to disagree on the sequels. Mike says High Republic time.
Alright, you lead off on the High Republic.
I haven't seen anything on the High Republic. That's why I was like, I'm scared.
Oh, here. I'll send you the thing.
Okay.
Go to Twitter, I can send you... Lucasfilm dropped a thing yesterday. That's probably why they're asking.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll wait for that. Anyways, let's talk about the gameplay here. As you can see, farming sim glitched out and these weeds stayed here, and now I have to get rid of them somehow. So now I have to go buy fertilizer and lease a and not fertilizer, buy a herbicide, lease a herbicide tank and buy herbicide. I might just buy the herbicide tank, but I wanted to get a big self-driving one. But that costs all of my monies, so we're not doing that.
Alright, I sent it to you on Twitter, so give it a look. It's like a minute long.
Oh my god. Well, oh, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna have to mute my mic. So if you want to entertain them while I watch it, because I'm assuming there's gonna be copyright music.
Probably. I can entertain them though.
Okay, entertain them. I'm gonna watch it after I get this tractor up to where it needs to be. So.
Alright, just let me know when I need to start entertaining them for like a minute 30.
Okay. I just gotta get up to where the weeds are. Because helpers do. Where's the gym videos? They're coming. The classes haven't started yet. All right. Rondo purchased a high quality basketball for us to use. So they're coming. Don't worry. Oh God. All right. All right. Bravo 6 going dark. Entertain them.
Alright. Okay, kids. So, me and the sheep are going to go to the gym eventually. Once I get back. He's stalling until then. But yeah, I'll have a basketball so you can see him shoot the ball. It's pretty bad. Not as bad as some though. If you've ever played basketball or know how to shoot a ball at all, you know that the worst shots come usually from people who wrestle. No offense if you wrestle. I'm not good at wrestling. I wouldn't be good at wrestling, and that's because I played basketball during the winter. And that's probably why wrestlers are not good at basketball, because they wrestled during the winter instead of basketball. So, hence, which is why those two sports are like the farthest away from each other. But we'll have the Dr. Sheep here in the gym playing soccer, basketball, so we'll see how that goes. I think that'll be quality content for all of you to watch. Looks like he's enjoying the video, I'm sure. I'm sure he's just thinking about it in his head. He's probably doing that face he has that he can, like where he puts his finger and like puts it right over his chin. He's probably doing that right now, just like his little cropped image that he puts on some of his videos. Probably just thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the High Republic. I want to see some content that comes out first before I judge it just by this trailer. But I'm a little bit concerned because I heard rumors that the villain's gonna be like a plant or a plant life object thing that tries to take over the world instead of the Sith. So it's kind of gonna be weird. If they handle it right, I'm sure they can make good stuff out of anything. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
So I saw. So it's mostly concept art right now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think they might have come out a few comics or stories, stuff like that, but mostly I think it's pretty early phase right now.
What did? Hold on. Lexi Riddle says, "Can he dunk? Can I dunk, or are you asking, can you dunk?"
I don't know. I just said we were gonna go to the gym.
Neither one of us can dunk.
Well, I can do an alley-oop, probably not dunk it currently.
I currently can't touch the rim either, but maybe after this, maybe we might be able to. I mean, after this, if we get in good enough shape, we could probably dunk.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to dunk.
I mean, I'm pretty close to the rim, and I'm pretty sure because of just, I'm out of shape and I'm carrying around an extra, like, 30 pounds.
Well, not just that. You gotta, like, be able to palm the ball.
Oh, my hands aren't the biggest in the world. 3 phases of the High Republic. That's, James Boy says.
Oh, he's probably talking because they said that there's 3 phases that they're coming out with. I think the first is called, like, the Light of the Jedi or something. But what'd you think of it, of the concept art?
It looks very intriguing, and I thought the plant thing was the Sith.
The plant thing? No, that was at halfway through the video. They show you like a plant-based object that right when they're saying that there's a dark evil, but that plant thing is not the Sith. I don't believe unless they've changed it.
I
The
mean,
rumor was it's like
it's.
a disease thing that's trying to spread throughout the galaxy.
I mean, it is a new canon, so
Yeah, so I'll be interested to see what they do with it, but I don't know. Not enough's come out to really judge it yet.
yeah,
I think that I don't know. High Republic could be an interesting time. They just gotta play it right.
yeah, they definitely do. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty interesting. I think when I saw Yoda, I got the smile on my face. I was like, oh, look at that. We'll get to see a young Yoda. Hey, maybe we'll get to hear more from Yaddle.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll learn where they actually come from.
Maybe. Maybe. I wonder, like, are they just going to have, like, a bunch of... I think they're going to have to be careful with, like, introducing a bunch of new characters. And, like, how are you going to handle that exactly?
Well, that's what they're gonna try and do since they're in like a completely different era. Well, yeah, pretty much completely different era because the only one that's gonna transfer over is gonna be Yoda
Yeah. And I'm
because it's like
sure
what 100, 200 years before.
I said a few hundred years.
Yeah, so besides Yoda, no one's gonna fit in that timeline.
Nope. I mean, yeah, no one. Except for, I guess we don't know how long Plagueis was around.
Yeah, we don't know how long Plagueis lives.
God bless Yaddle. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what happened to Yaddle. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, maybe we'll finally learn where Yoda came from, his species.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't.
Plagueis Yoda fight. I don't think I
That
think
won't
no, because Yoda had no idea of the Sith because the
Yeah,
Jedi
I'm
were
just saying
so
that right now, because didn't Mace Windu, they said they'd been gone for like centuries or a millennia.
yeah. So I
So
guess there won't be any
I don't
Sith. There'll
know.
just be the plants.
Like, you're gonna have to just have someone like, you might have Plagueis, who's like just in the background, like Palpatine was for all of the prequels, except this time we actually never see Plagueis come out unless he like faces a couple Jedi and
And
they like
kills them,
kills them.
and
Yeah,
then makes it,
no one
and
ever
then
knows.
blames it on the plants.
Yeah, the plants. Look at those plants over there. They look pretty suspicious.
I
They're just
don't,
like cut in half.
I don't know, man. Those plants over there did it. Buckeye State Farmers, howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy yourself.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Very interesting. Where the hell is the gas station? Oh, it's right here.
I hope that they make it better than sequels though, because that shit was bad. No offense if you like the sequels.
Yeah, sorry, Gordon.
Sorry, sorry, Gordon and Paul.
Well, I don't
I
know.
guess we
Maybe,
didn't ask Paul if he actually liked him. He just gave a bad grade for Empire.
yeah. Paul, I mean, give it a B. Maybe he's just a prequel. Maybe he hates the sequels. He just likes the prequels a lot more than he likes the original trilogy.
Could be.
He could be a prequel lover. I mean, there's a lot of people our age who love the prequels and not necessarily love the sequels. Not the sequels, lol. Well, everybody, oh, I mean, other than Gordon. But I mean, a lot of people. There might just be some people who like the. I'm gone. It's gone. Never mind. It's gone.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Oh, Paul says, I only love Revenge of the Sith. Oh. Okay. Answer the
Well, it is a
question.
good movie. It is a good movie.
Answers the question.
Is there anything else you need to talk about for this stream, or that the chat wants to talk about?
I don't know. Chat? Anything else you guys want us to talk about? Other than, what's gonna, other than a big farming sim let's play update, but that'll be out tomorrow. I'm potentially, oh, how will you record at the gym? Bro, I do in-person stuff all the time. I can do first-person action, bro. I got a freaking GoPro. I can do a lot of things, all right? So don't be too concerned about how I'm going to record. I do in-person stuff all the time. This is a walk in the park. We could strap GoPros to our heads if we really want to. That'd be interesting if we strap a GoPro to our heads.
I'm not sure how that'd work for basketball.
Yeah. But you have.
Soccer maybe it'd work better.
But no, I've got tripods, dude. I've got like 5 tripods. I've got like 5 tripods, so don't worry. I've got methods. I've got methods. We don't need people to hold it. Before I had Kyle and Will, I did a lot of stuff on my own. I manufactured tripods out of like cardboard and like coolers, all right? I've been doing this YouTube thing longer before I ever had money to spend on things, so I have the abilities. Who is better at sports? Oh, Rondo, all the way. I'm the most unathletic person you will ever see. All right?
Yeah. Believe it or not, guys, this guy he's pretty much Andy Reid. And if you've seen Andy Reid when he was young, he was a stud. And he's an expert play caller.
Expert play caller? No, don't build me up like that. The Bush Wookie did work one time.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that. Bush Wookie did work that one time. Oh, man.
So
Okay.
what are you doing tomorrow? You're streaming?
No, I have work, but tomorrow the Farming Sim Let's Play comes out, and there's a lot of updates and questions I have for you guys on that. Cause I'm thinking about after the stream from Tuesday, I mean not Tuesday, is your other roommate dead? Which one? Rooster or AK? AK is simping. That's why we haven't heard from him. And Rooster, he's not dead. Not yet, anyways.
Oh, Rooster.
Yeah. No. AK's just simping. I think he'll come back this semester. Hard to say. I hope he does.
You think?
Well, I hope he does. He
Why would
also...
he not come back?
Huh?
Why would he not come back?
Because he continues to simp.
Oh.
What are you going to do about that? Also, I'm thinking about this experimental live stream coming up. I want you guys to let me know. Or maybe not a live stream, but an experimental video. So Linus Tech Tip says you could start a channel like today or whatever. And only Jedi simp. Rip. Okay. General Grievous. What? 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 General Grievous is watching this.
Oh, hello, General Grievous. You should subscribe.
Yep.
It'd be an honor to have a general subscribe to us.
Hello there. Let's
Someone
see.
in the chat should say that.
John Thomas says hello, General. Oh, you had it. You should have just said hello there. You see,
This close to greatness.
this close. Oh no, do I have it on here? The negotiator. You look much shorter in person than I was expecting. Oh, there we go. Mike's like, hello there. Oh man, these live streams are the best. Am I not allowed to farm in my free time? I mean, I didn't know Grievous was a moisture farmer, but that's pretty cool to know he's a moisture farmer.
Just hire him for your farm.
It's like, die weeds, die.
If that's what planet is he from? I'm trying to think. He's like
I don't know. It's not canon unless it's in the books.
It's canon. He's like a Kaib warrior or something like that.
That sounds
Before he
right.
became cyborg.
He says
Yeah.
wheeze.
Well, he does have a condition.
He had Rona before Rona was ever cool.
He just has the pre-existing conditions that would kill him. Terrible.
Oh man. Oh, great times. Great times.
Well, I can let you go then, so you can continue your stream and talk about your stuff of the future.
Well, I just wanted to know, guys. So I want to start maybe a second series or like have a goal for this series. So like I want to do a modded series. I'm adding mods to this tomorrow just so I can do some things. They're not like, oh, new structures, new equipment. No, it's just I want to be able to do some stuff with. I'm gonna start building a farm, and I want to be able to do that. And I can't really do it. New series. That's what I figured. And so like the problem with the new series is it's gonna be really difficult for me to do it while doing this and Minecraft. So it'll be difficult. Yep, Javier's. Yep, everybody's saying new series. So it's gonna be a little difficult to juggle. I'll have to figure it out. It may have to be cut to like 1 week. I do this Let's Play with the sunflowers and cotton. Well, sunflowers for that reason. New series after the movies. Okay. Alright, well, I can definitely do that. That doesn't bother me. Alright, we can definitely do that. Do you want me just... So, I guess I could just live stream the fully modded one and not do... Wow, I can't get over this. I could do just live streams for that, or would you like the pre-recorded stuff? Another question. Because if it's pre-recorded, it's going to take a lot of time. If it's just live streams, that would work as well. And then, you know, you can go from there. So, it's a new series. It's a new series together. What do you mean together? Like with other people? Or like related to this one at all? Because it'll basically be like fully modded. So like, I'll get like a new map, which you guys should leave suggestions for farming sim map, and then I'll have to go from there. And maybe they're asking, Rondo, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. I was just letting time.
Maybe she's asking whether like you and I were gonna do something. Well, Rondo doesn't farm, so Rondo just does sports.
Yeah, I have farming in my blood. I just don't farm. It's hard to farm where I live.
You live in the city.
Yes.
Makes
it tough.
No, Rondo and I won't be doing it together. But I mean, I could. Will's the only person who's still in the farming sim. Actually, Rondo, you were in the farming sim.
Yes. Back in my high school days, I'd play farming sim on my school approved iPad. Pass the time during class.
Was that like
along with other games?
That's like farming. That was like farming sim. Like, what was it like? 14 or something?
14 and 16, I think, are the ones I had.
Oh my god. Oh,
good times.
Good times. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't. Usually the farming sim stuff's usually by myself, because higher work control, spare, refill, spare, unload.
Yeah. Me and the sheep here, we'll probably think of some other series to do. Maybe when the movies are done. But I think with his schedule, he's pretty tight already with time. So he probably should just do what's best for him on his time, and we'll do the movies whenever.
I am a busy. Actually, well, I'll figure out the next farming sim one in the tomorrow. I can write down some ideas for it. But actually, great idea. Do you want to do Marvel movies next?
Oh God, that would take a while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there you go. There's like 2 years worth of content right there.
2 years, Jesus.
Rondo, 2 years of content will be set for life.
That's a lot. I will consider it, or maybe a shorter series, but I'll consider it. I'll have to see how it goes this year, but...
Also, I'm also gonna have to convince him to let us review Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie.
No.
We have to! It's a movie!
I'd rather do the holiday special.
No, I can't watch the holiday special. It's so bad.
Just make fun of it.
It's so much worse. No, I can actually watch Star Wars: Clone Wars, the movie. It's at least an engaging plot. The holiday special is atrocious. I can't.
We
and
should do the
Javier's.
actual series of the Clone Wars. That's what we should do.
How would we do that?
Just as a whole, just talk about it.
Oh God, we'd have to like grind it out.
You probably should finish it.
Yeah, whatever. We'd have to like.
I've seen it enough times. I remember it.
I don't. I've seen it like the once time through when I was like 10.
Pathetic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't sound very sorry.
Do the holiday special. No, I can't. I can't subject myself to the holiday special. I tried. I made like 15 minutes in, and I was pounding my head into my table. I can't. I can't do the holiday special. It's that bad. It's literally the worst hour and a half of your life. And I don't even want to subject you guys to that.
It's great. I don't know what he's talking about.
Shut the hell up.
Well, I'll let you go, Dr. Sheep.
Yeah, everybody's heading out too. I'm going to head out too. Anyways, thank you all for joining. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New live streams. I don't know. Actually, are we going to do this next Sunday?
Sunday or Tuesday. I feel like we've been pretty good on Tuesdays, so you might just keep that up.
Okay. But I mean, that's
Are we
like... What?
Sequels next? No, Return of the Jedi.
How'd you forget Return of the Jedi, you traitor? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We gotta do Return of the Jedi, and it's the sequels, which will obviously, and then school will be starting before we ever start the sequels, so.
Yeah, it will be starting soon.
That'll be interesting. I'll have to figure out when I'm gonna stream. It'll probably be Monday nights and Wednesday nights, because I'm pretty sure I work Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays now. It flip-flops. It's annoying. My whole life's gonna be turned upside down from the past 3 years that what it was. Well, anyways,
Fun.
Thanks for everybody for watching. Sunday we will do it. Adios. Goodbye. Look forward to the live stream tomorrow. Make sure you come up with that. Not live streams. Lol. The let's play on the farming sim tomorrow. Give me all your ideas for a modded series potentially. Leave map ideas on the comments. Everything. Anything you think I should do. I don't wanna copy Farmer Cup, which is where I'm getting this idea from. So I want to do my own thing. So no Man's Land or Willow Mine Forest for the map. Okay. Anything last to say, Rondo? You gonna say goodbye?
Thanks for all the views and subscribers. I saw Kale jumped up really good, so that's Dr. Sheep jumped up really good.
Yes,
so
thanks.
Very good.
Thanks to Buck. Yep,
Yes.
Thanks to Buck. All right, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And good night.